Hi friends! Today we're reading The Gingerbread Palace. It's from Alice's Wonderland Bakery. Let's get started. It's the most magical of all magical times in Wonderland, the holidays. Here's a recipe I've never tried, Alice says. Gingerbread! Just then, Fergie bursts in. We're late! The Queen of Hearts is about to announce this year's Christmas of Hearts dinner. Alice and her friends rush to the palace. Mama pours her heart into this dinner, Princess Rosa tells Alice. I hope you all make it. It's going to be a top hat party, all right, Hattie says. Oh, I hope I go, Fergie exclaims. Cheshire Cat pops into view. Want to rub my tail for good luck, he asks. I've been a winner every year. Winner? Alice asks. The Queen picks 7 names to have dinner with her, Rosa and the King, Fergie explains. Alice is still confused, but shouldn't the Queen invite everyone? The Queen hears her. I always host 7 guests, she declares. Alice offers to bring extra gingerbread if everyone is invited. Even that doesn't convince the Queen to change her mind. 7 guests is a royal rule. The Queen pulls Cookie's name out of a hat, then Captain Dodo, Iris, the Hatters, and Cheshire Cat. There's only one spot left. The Queen begins, and the last guest is Alice. Alice celebrates with Hattie, Cookie, and Rosa. Then she noticed Fergie walking away. It's okay, Fergie says sadly. Maybe I'll get to go next year. But it's Christmas, Alice says. It won't be the same without you there. Alice finds the Queen. Your Majesty, she says. Thank you for your gracious invitation. You'll have a marvelous time, the Queen says. And do bring the gingerbread. Alice isn't finished, but I must decline, she says. The Queen is shocked, but Alice has made up her mind. Since her best friend, Fergie, isn't one of the 7 guests, she will spend Christmas with him. I'll still make gingerbread for the party, though, she assures the Queen. Maybe one day Mama will change a royal rule, Rosa says. Until then, we're all lucky to have a friend like you, Alice. I hope the Queen isn't too upset, Fergie says. Nothing a good recipe can't fix, Alice replies. We better get started on that gingerbread. Alice, Fergie, and Hattie set off into Tugley Wood. They find a ginger patch and start collecting what they need for the recipe. Suddenly, there's a rumble. Hats up, Hattie cries. A pack of moth rafts stampedes past, then another pack, and another after that. Alice and her friends follow the moth-rafts all the way to the palace. Just then they see the royal family running out. We got moth-rafts, Rosa exclaims. Be gone, my fuzziest subjects, be gone, the Queen cries. Curious, Alice says. Why are they here? Just then Cheshire Cat appears. The moth-rafts are searching for someplace warm, he says. It looks like they've chosen the palace. Moth-rafts zoom through the palace and carry off the thrones. Dobby tries to chase them off, but the moth-rafts start chasing him instead. They even make the card guards drop the royal wreath. Anything you can do to help? Rosa asks Alice. Alice says. Maybe there's a recipe. The moth-rafts are chilly, right? Alice says. We're going to need mugs. Lots of them, and marshmallows. She gets to work in the palace kitchen with Fergie, Hattie, and Cookie helping. Soon they emerge bearing big trays of moth-raft hot cocoa. This will warm up those moth-rafts from top to toe, Fergie says. Exactly, Alice agrees. Then they can go back home to Tugley Wood. Alice and her friends lay a trail of hot cocoa leading out through the palace gates. Here, moth-rafts, Alice calls. Warm cocoa just for you. The moth-rafts scurry over and slurp up the hot cocoa. They zoom through the gates and disappear. Oh, my carrots, it worked! Fergie exclaims. Hold the scone, Hattie says. Oh, crumbs, Alice cries, as even more Mothras zoom into the palace. As the queen watches the Mothras carry away the palace holiday tree, she declares, tonight's dinner is cancelled. We've been hosting the Christmas of Hearts dinner ever since I was a little Rose, Rosa tells Alice sadly. Christmas won't be the same without it. There's got to be a way to still enjoy Christmas together, Alice says. How about we host tonight's dinner somewhere Mothroth free, Hattie suggests, like the bakery. There should be enough room for everyone on the Queen's guest list. Fergie's ears droop. Oh, right, the guest list. If we're going to host the dinner in a new location, why not invite everyone? Alice puts a hand on Fergie's shoulders. Christmas is about celebrating with all your friends and family. Everyone in Wonderland, Hattie says. That's a lot of dodos and hatters, flowers and caterpillars. Rosa sighs. The only place big enough for everyone is the palace. Alice smiles. Then we'll make another palace out of gingerbread. A gingerbread palace sounds impossible, Rosa says. Nothing's impossible, Alice says. Not in Wonderland. Better get baking. Alice and her friends mix dough and roll it out. Tray after tray goes into oven. Cookie stirs the icing, and even Dinah does her part. Once the baking is finished, it's time to build. That's an even bigger job, so they call in the card guards to help. Finally, the gingerbread palace is finished. Just in time for Christmas dinner, Rosa exclaims. The enticing scent of gingerbread brings everyone, including the Queen, from all corners of Wonderland. Your Majesty, Alice says, welcome to the Gingerbread Palace, home to this year's Christmas of Hearts dinner. My 7 guests will be thrilled, the Queen exclaims. Your Heartness, Alice says, I was thinking that the Gingerbread Palace could be a place for everyone. Then Alice reminds her that the holidays are a time to share the joy of the season with everyone you love. I suppose there's no rule against making a royal rule even better, the Queen says. Alice, I've had a change in heart thanks to you. I hereby declare that all of Wonderland is invited to the Christmas of Hearts dinner. Everyone cheers, and Fergie hops for joy. The party is festive and fun for all. Even the Mothras are there. Alice convinced them to become the decorations for a royally festive tree. How in Wonderland did you get them to behave? The Queen asked. Alice pets a Mothra. I invited them, she says. A very Merry Christmas to everyone, the Queen declares. Now, what's for dessert? Alice smiles as Fergie licks a gumdrop off the palace walls. The walls, she says. Curious and festive holiday wishes from Alice's Wonderland family to yours. What a wonderful story! Make sure you like and subscribe for more Read Aloud books. Have a wonderful day!